What would you do if you had to choose between your faith and your life, which means that trusting God would literally cost you everything? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were three young Jewish men taken into captivity in Babylon. They faced constant pressure to conform to the king's ways, including when the king made a golden idol statue of himself and commanded everyone to bow down and worship it. And when they didn't, the king sentenced them to all be thrown into the fiery furnace. But even then, they didn't repent, they didn't say sorry for believing in God, they didn't turn their backs, they stayed firm. Daniel 3, verse 16 through 18 says, O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. If this be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of your hand, O king. But if not, be it known to you, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship the golden image that you have set up. The king was absolutely furious with them and had the furnace heated 7 times hotter than normal. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were thrown in, but they didn't burn. There was a fourth man walking around in the fire with them, which many people believe to be Jesus. The king was amazed and called for the men to be taken out of the furnace. They didn't burn or even smell like the smoke. This story is about radical trust. It's about trusting God when your future is uncertain and your faith might cost you everything. God doesn't promise us to always take us out of the fire, but he promises us to always be with us in it. Imagine what Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were thinking. They didn't know that God was going to show up in the fire with them and that they wouldn't be burned. They were being thrown into a fire, still trusting the Lord. No matter how intense your struggles are, God is always with you. Stay tuned for part 2 while I talk about how we as Christians should be living as elect exiles.